So, hello everyone. Good evening to all. Just confirm me once in the chat box, sir, my voice is audible so that we can start our discussion on the most important topic of this season. Thank you, sir. So, sir, first I just want to know that, sir, you all are excited to discuss about this very interesting topic. I'm not in view that we are going to learn something in this session. We are going to discuss something in this particular session. So, sir, are you ready for our discussion on the Bank Branch Audit 2025-26? Sir, this session is completely about the discussion only. Okay. So the first and the foremost thing which I require from you all, that is the interactive participation. Okay. Chat box should be there. Okay. So your comment should be there in the chat box. We have chat box. Your comment should be there in the chat box. Throughout the session, we have a lot of practical concepts. We have a lot of discussion from the perspective of bank branch audit. So I just require your engagement in the chat box. Okay. I know I'm in front of camera, but while taking this particular session, I just wish that I should not be in front of merely a camera. I should be in front of a gathering. Okay. So, sir, this bank branch audit is very important, very special for the chartered accountants, I can say. Okay, because we are the only one who have the authority to conduct this bank branch audit. So in this particular session of 1 hour, we are going to discuss certain practical points which we need to keep in our mind from the perspective of bank branch audit. When we'll go for the bank audit, we just need to keep those points in our mind. Okay. So before moving ahead, I just require 2 to 3 things from you. The first one, sir, please feel free, just sit on your chairs, okay, and take one notebook with you so that if you found any important point from practical perspective, just make note of that. Okay, that is the first point. Second point, sir, throughout the discussion, if you have any query, any concern, any question, in that case, you can put the same in the chat box. I am here to respond. Okay? Third thing, the mode of communication of this session will be English and Hindi language. I will try, I will conduct this particular session in English only, but there may be some examples I will take in Hindi. Okay. This is completely a practical approach based session. These are the 3 rules for this specific session. At the end of this particular session, I am going to provide you a complete handbook which is completely based on practical approach to the bank branch audit. Okay. So, sir, and if possible for you, then just share the link of this particular session, the joining link with your other professional friends, with your other professional groups, so that this time we all can go for a very effective bank branch audit. Okay. Because, sir, we all know the special thing about this bank branch audit is we have very limited amount of time and we have a lot of things to do. Now the question is that how we can conduct or how we can handle all these things with the given timeline. That is the most important things which we need to keep in our mind. As I know, you all are chartered accountant. I am also a chartered accountant, or there may be some articles or some office staff. Okay. So I suggest as a chartered accountant, अगर आप इस सेशन को ज्वाइन कर रहे हो, आपके कोई आर्टिकल असिस्टेंट से, आपके कोई ऑफिस स्टाफ है, प्लीज डू शेयर द लिंक. You may share the recording with them. Okay. Because as a chartered accountant, you are going for this particular bank audit, but without your staff, without your team, this audit cannot be conducted in an efficient way. So we just need to keep this specific point also in our mind. So, sir, my first question from all of you, are you ready for the discussion on the bank branch audit 2025-26, the practical points? Just comment me in the chat box so that I can move my slide and we can start our discussion. Everyone. I have a lot of practical things for all of you. So, sir, the first thing, when we have limited amount of time and when we have a lot of things to perform, the most important thing which play a very important role, that is planning. And we'll also start our discussion of this particular topic from the planning perspective. Because in case of bank branch audit, planning plays a very important role. Your team plays a very important role. So I can suggest to you that, sir, if you are going for the bank audit for financial year 2025-26, in that case, first you should decide your team and also assign the responsibility of each and every work related to this bank audit, so that you can conduct this bank audit in an efficient way. Okay, so let's start our discussion on the planning part. Prepare a written audit program before starting the audit. Sir, I know allotment will be done by 30th of March, 31st of March. Okay, and we have to start our work from 2nd of April, and we have to conclude our work by 13th, 14th or 15th of the April, last to last. So what we need to do, our program should be ready right now. If you are doing the bank branch audit first time, or you are doing the bank branch audit regularly, then also there is requirement you should have the written audit program, that who will be your team, कितने मेंबर्स आपकी टीम में होंगे, कौन बंदा है जो फिजिकल फाइलिंग को देखने वाला है, कौन बंदा है जो फिजिकल को देखने वाला है, कौन ऐसा बंदा होगा जो डॉक्यूमेंटेशन प्रिपेयर करेगा, वर्किंग पेपर पे काम करेगा, कौन ऐसी अथॉरिटी जो है LFAR पे काम करेगी, दैट वी हैव टू डिसाइड राइट नाउ. Because at that time, if you are supposed to decide, in that case there may be certain issues. And also I have one suggestion for all of you, sir. 14th of March today, so we have around 15 to 17 days. So I request each one of you, on weekly basis, conduct one meeting in your office itself for half an hour. You just go for the discussion related to bank audit related things. Okay, also we need to keep in our mind that NOC is a required thing. कई बार होता क्या है, हमको टाइमली वे में काम पूरा करना होता है, एफिशिएंट वे में काम पूरा करना होता है. सो विल फोकस ऑन द वर्क ओनली एंड वी फॉरगॉट टू टेक द एनओसी फ्रॉम द प्रीवियस ऑडिटर. सो कीप इट इन योर माइंड. Okay, at the end of this session, I am also going to provide you a complete checklist, and also I have developed a Excel tool for bank branch audit. Will share the same with you, so that in that particular tool, that tool is nothing a complicated tool. That is very simple. We have certain questions. You just need to put yes or no, so that you can identify, yes, I have taken that particular specific point. Conduct a meeting with your audit team and assign the responsibilities, because one person cannot complete this particular audit. और अगर सब कुछ आपको ही पता है as a team leader, in that case also you cannot do the audit in an efficient way. For that purpose, you have to assign the responsibility. As if you wish to write, then you can write, sir, in case of bank audit, we have 3 to 4 major work. One is physical verification of documentation and filing. Second one is checking the data in the system, checking the bank statement, checking the rate of interest, that is system related work. Third one, working paper. Fourth one, LFAR preparation. Sir, ये 4 तो मेजर फैक्टर है, बट एक बहुत बड़ा फैक्टर है दैट वी शुड कीप इन आवर माइंड, दैट इज सैंपल सिलेक्शन. कई बार होता क्या है, ऑडिट तो हम लोग बहुत एफिशिएंटली सही कर रहे हैं, but we are not able to find anything. Reason being, our sample selection has some issues. So our sample selection should be in a very much perfect way. So if you are a team leader, so now there is a facility that you can demand all the reports from the bank manager in Excel. I will also share the list. ये कौन-कौन सी reports आपको मांगनी है. Advances related reports we need to demand. Sanction during the particular financial year. Review during the financial year. Renewal during the financial year. So we can demand that particular list. SMA 0, SMA 1, SMA 2, we can demand the list. Okay, today we have 1 hour. So we'll discuss the particular practical approach to this particular bank branch audit. Okay, most probably in the next week, we are also coming with a basic session on the bank branch audit. SMA 0, SMA 1, SMA 2 क्या होता है, NPA क्या होता है, that also we are supposed to discuss. But this particular session is completely to practical approach. Okay, so if you wish to join that particular session, I suggest all your articles should join that session as well. Because as a chartered accountant, we all are doing the particular audit since a very long amount of time. But इस particular session में हम discuss करेंगे practically टेक्निकल वे से कैसे हम इस पर्टिकुलर ऑडिट को बहुत ही एफिशिएंट वे में कर सकते हैं. ओके, सो व्हेन यू विल टेक दिस डेटा in text and you will convert the same text to Excel, then after you have to select the sample based on certain parameters. और सर आपको पता है सैंपल सिलेक्शन भी एक टेक्निक है. कितना ओवरड्यू है, कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है कोई अकाउंट ऐसे में 0, 1, 2 के मूवमेंट को हमने चेक किया, उसके बेसिस पे मैंने सैंपल सेलेक्ट कर लिए. जिन अकाउंट के रिव्यू हुए, we need to check whether the rate of interest which is proposed in the review documents has been applicable right now or not. कई बार होता क्या, रिव्यू में रेट चेंज हुई और बैंक ने उसको अपने सिस्टम में चेंज ही नहीं किया. सो दैट आल्सो वी नीड टू टेक केयर. कई बार हमारा फोकस केवल और केवल एक पॉइंट पे होता है, दैट इज एनपी आइडेंटिफिकेशन. बट नाउ वी नीड टू फोकस ऑन मल्टीपल थिंग्स. ओके, यस, whenever you will visit the bank audit, bank manager or the bank staff will say that sir NPA identification is automated. एनपीए मार्किंग हमारे यहाँ पे ऑटोमेटेड हो जाती है. यस, एग्री, एनपीए मार्किंग ऑटोमेशन हो जाती है. बट सर कई बार वो लोग विंडो ड्रेसिंग भी तो करते हैं. व्हाट अबाउट द ट्रांजैक्शंस व्हिच इज बिटवीन फ्रॉम 21st March to 7th of April? We need to take care of those transactions as well. We need to take the GL report. I will share with you the complete list. बट जब मैं कुछ डॉक्यूमेंटेशन बोल भी रहा हूं ना, so if it is possible for you, then just try to make a note of the same. So ये कब हो पाएगा? When you have assigned the responsibilities. और वो आप सोचोगे मैं 31st March को कर लूंगा, not possible. You have to decide it right now. This is the right time. आपके ऑडिट प्रोग्राम की जो कॉपी है वो हर टीम मेंबर के पास होनी चाहिए. मतलब each and every member should know that the documentation related work has been assigned to Mr. A. Sampling work has been taken care by Mr. B. Your system related work has been done by Mr. C. Working paper has been maintained by Mr. D. And the final reporting has been prepared by Mr. E. So that coordination will be in a perfect way. You can create an internal WhatsApp group. कई बार क्या होता है, बैंक में ऑडिट चल रही होती है, मैं आपको प्रैक्टिकल सिनेरियोस डिस्कस कर रहा हूं. हमारी टीम बैठी है, एक बंदा दूसरे के पास जाता है, कुछ डिस्कस करता है, तीसरे के पास जाता है, कुछ डिस्कस करता है. Rather than what we can do, we have a WhatsApp group. We can click the images of the things which is there, and we may go for a discussion after the particular audit, after the day end. Okay, we can discuss the thing with our team, or we can take certain issues on our WhatsApp only. Because as a chartered accountant, we have a lot of knowledge, but there is some issue with our presentation skills. तो कई बार क्या होता है, बैंक को लगता है यार इनको कुछ नॉलेज ही नहीं है. And if everything is on WhatsApp, in that case it will create an image and impact. Okay, so that also we need to do. RBI reduce करता जा रहा है audit, but this is our responsibility to do this particular audit in a very efficient way. Our purpose is not to go for MOC only. Our purpose is not limited to NP identification only. Our purpose is for the internal control checkup as well. Our purpose is to identify some very significant points through the analysis of financial statement of the bank. That should be our purpose. And sir, I suggest, I request, ICAI guidance note plays a very important role. If you require, I will share the crux of that ICAI guidance note with all of you. But the point is that we need to go through with that ICAI guidance note. When branch has been allotted to you, आपको उसकी मेल आईडी मिल गई. हमारे सारे के सारे communication should be through the mail only, because as we all know that peer review is applicable. Everyone is looking on us from the documentation perspective, so our conversations should be through mail only. We need to share a requirement letter. These are the documentation which we require through the mail only, like the advance report, like the saving account opened during the year, closed during the year. Okay, SMA 0, 1, 2, the NPA reporting, the GL reports, the profit and loss account balance sheet. अब वो बैंक का लुकआउट है, बैंक भेजेगा या फिर नहीं भेजेगा, but the point is that we need to demand all these documentation through the mail only. Because in case of audit, bank always wish कि हमारा minimum data check हो, but as a statutory branch auditor, this is our responsibility to check the maximum things. I know 100% checking is not possible, but the point is that if we'll go for the perfect sample selection, then we can select the sample from the 100% population, and that sample will work for you definitely. So that everything will be based on your sample selection only. Okay, we'll also discuss on the sample selection techniques as well. So sir, our first slide regarding the audit planning. Just let me know. Are you with me? Sir, are you getting something throughout this particular session from this particular session? Are you in view that these practical things will be useful for you? Just let me know once so that our session will be in a smooth way. I request everyone to put the comments in the chat box because it will give motivation to me that yes, we are on a right way. Sir, when we'll talk about the planning portion, कई बार होता क्या है, we'll start the audit and we forgot to take the management representation letter. As we all know that the peer review is mandatory. Peer review के टाइम पे जो आपका बंधु आएगा आपके यहाँ पे peer review करने के लिए, that person will demand the MRL letter, management representation letter, but we have no MRL. So try to keep these 2 to 3 documentation in your mind that before starting the bank branch audit, we need to send these documentation to the branch and we need to take the signed copy. वरना होता क्या है, जल्दबाजी में हम भी भूल जाते हैं, वो भी भूल जाता है. So we need to take care of these things. If you require, then I may share the draft copy of requirement letter, the management representation letter and engagement letter as well. NOC format also I can share. Just comment me in the chat box. If you require, I will share all these things. Okay. Because at the time of registration, we have received your mail ID, so we'll share, not an issue. Now, sir, the most important thing. COVID के टाइम पे आपको पता है, we have done the bank branch audit through our office. और उनके जो नियरेस्ट सेंटर थे, हमने वहां पर जाकर के बैंक ब्रांच ऑडिट की विदाउट फिजिकल फाइल्स. और उस समय हमने ये सीखा, वी हैव लर्न अ वेरी स्पेशल थिंग. सर, यू ऑल आर कंफर्टेबल विथ हिंदी ना? थोड़ा थोड़ा हिंदी चलेगा ना? Yes, okay, sir. So the point is that at that time we all have learned a specific thing, that how we can conduct the audit from remote location without physical files. उसने कहीं ना कहीं हमारी efficiency को boost किया. So now we have to utilize that particular thing. Suppose you have received the branch on 31st of March or 1st of April. Write a letter to the manager directly, or from 1st April till 15th of April. ब्रांच मैनेजर कंप्लीटली आपका है, आप उसको जो बोलोगे वो सब कुछ करेगा. So write a mail to branch manager that sir, we require these particular types of report, like advances report, like saving bank current account report, like the particular SMA 012 report, like NPA movement report. If you have demanded those particular reports from the branch manager, and also sir, when you are going to demand these particular report, try to check that how you can get the report with maximum data. Just for one example, if you will demand the particular report, advances report, try to ask your branch manager, sir, outstanding amount I also require. With that, I require the classification, that priority sector, non-priority sector. So that you just need to put a filter. Home loan above 35 lakh rupees, non-priority sector, below 35 lakh rupees, priority sector, as per the banking guideline. There may be variation. Okay. So you just need to put a filter. और आपने देखा यार 35 लाख के ऊपर वाले लोन को भी उसने प्रायोरिटी सेक्टर में डाला हुआ है. डायरेक्ट एमओसी इज देयर रिगार्डिंग द क्लासिफिकेशन चेंजेस. हमको क्या लगता है, एमओसी शुड बी देयर फॉर इंटरेस्ट, एमओसी शुड बी देयर फॉर एनपी आइडेंटिफिकेशन. सर, इफ देयर विल बी अ क्लासिफिकेशन चेंज, देन आल्सो देयर इज रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ द एमओसी. When you are going to check that Excel sheet, sir, I am just going to share with you certain examples, okay? Because this is a practical discussion only. So when you are taking the Excel sheet, demand the Excel sheet product wise, okay? There should be a product. So product आपने देखा agri allied, नाम आपने देखा CRM textiles. One trigger should be there in your mind that in case of textile, how they can classify as agriculture. Because during that particular segment or during that particular period उनको क्या करना था, एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर में एडवांसेस को दिखाना था, hence they have classified it wrongly. So you need to be very much careful from that perspective. There will be MOC based on classification. मैं MOC इसलिए ले रहा हूं because जब भी कोई बैंक ऑडिट का सेशन होता है ना, तो our first discussion should be on MOC and NPA. But as per my opinion, now in the current environment, our discussion should be based on internal control as well. Our discussion should be based on MOC and NPA, but we also need to take care of the internal control. MOC केवल NPA पर ही नहीं आएगा, हो सकता है देयर मे बी चांसेस इंटरेस्ट की रेट बराबर नहीं लगी हुई है, इन दैट केस देयर विल बी MOC. कई बार क्या होता है, एज अ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट व्हेन आई एम गोइंग फॉर द बैंक ऑडिट, you may demand the profit and loss account and balance sheet. In your office, take a printout, check all the heads and assign to your team member कि भाई ये जो assets हमारी balance sheet के अंदर दिख रही है, that you have to verify. Like the particular स्टाम्प का जितना उन्होंने स्टॉक दे रखा है, क्या बैंक के पास है या फिर नहीं है, जितनी स्टेशनरी उन्होंने शो कर रखी है, क्या वो है या फिर नहीं है. I also wish to share an example with you because पिछले 3 सालों से मैं इस पे पॉइंट निकाल रहा हूं और हर साल एमओसी जा रही है. ओके, क्या सर, मेरा सीधा सा क्वेश्चन है, व्हेन यू आर गोइंग फॉर द बैंक ब्रांच ऑडिट, क्या आप उस बैंक प्रीमाइसेस का रेंट एग्रीमेंट चेक करते हैं, वेदर यू हैव चेक द रेंट एग्रीमेंट ऑफ दैट बैंक प्रीमाइसेस. कुछ छोटे छोटे पॉइंट है जो हम छोड़ देते हैं एनपीए के चक्कर में. सर रेंट एग्रीमेंट कभी हमने मांगा या हमने चेक किया? जस्ट लेट मी नो फ्रॉम ऑल ऑफ यू whether you have asked for the rent agreement of the premises. Yes, good, that's great. So what happens since last 3 years, मैं जिस भी बैंक की ऑडिट कर रहा हूं और जब मैं वहां पर जाकर के उनसे रेंट एग्रीमेंट डिमांड करता हूं, हर 5 साल में रेंट रिवाइज होना होता है एज पर द रेंट एग्रीमेंट, एज पर द टर्म्स ऑफ रेंट एग्रीमेंट. When I checked the rent agreement, I found that the bank has not changed the rent as per the clauses which is mentioned in the rent agreement, and there will be MOC on account of that rent portion as well. So we need to take care of that part as well. जो locker, sir, these are the internal operation part what we need to take care. We may demand a report of the lockers which has been maintained by the bank from system and reconfirm the lockers which is in system, number of lockers and the lockers which is there in branch. ये सारे काम करने में it will take hardly 1 to 2 hours, but it will give you the results. Yes, our responsibility is to check the advances. With that, we also need to take care of the internal part as well. Regarding advances, our 60% work can be completed through our office only. आपके पास में एडवांसेस की लिस्ट है, आप उसके अंदर देख लो, आप सैंपल सेलेक्ट कर लो बेस्ड ऑन द आउटस्टैंडिंग, बेस्ड ऑन एनपीए मूवमेंट, बेस्ड ऑन एसएमएस 012, बेस्ड ऑन द ट्रांजैक्शंस व्हिच इज देयर. You can easily track the data. Based on that, you have selected the sample and provide the list to the team member which you have selected for the document verification. वो बंदा डॉक्यूमेंट वेरिफिकेशन कर लेगा और वही बंदा जो डॉक्यूमेंट वेरिफिकेशन कर रहा है आपकी दूसरी टीम को जो सिस्टम पे फिनेकल या फिर जो भी कोर बैंकिंग सॉफ्टवेयर है उसमें डेटा चेक कर लेगा, एंट्रीज चेक कर लेगा. Whenever you will go for the checking of statement of CC, check whether the movement is for the business purpose only. कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है केवल एंट्रीज रिलेटिव्स में घूम रही है. If no rotation of money for the business, then also the same should be classified as NPA. That also we need to keep in our mind. We need to use the technology because now the time is of Excel. Now it is not possible to take the particular list in physical printout and then after we are selecting the particular samples. Not at all. We just need to go through with the particular Excel tool. Also the most important thing, although from 2nd of April till 12th of April your MIS report server will be very slow, I know very well, but try to do something कि भाई हमको सेंट्रल ऑफिस से, सर्कल ऑफिस से, कहीं ना कहीं से MIS की कुछ रिपोर्ट्स मिल जाए, like insurance pending. Okay, you can directly generate the report, insurance pending, renewal pending, review pending. So MIS जैसे ही चलता है, ये कुछ रिपोर्ट्स है that you have to download. Although वो बहुत स्लो चलेगा, but we need to download it. एनुअल क्लोजिंग उनकी होती है तो हो सकता है वो 5 तारीख तक 6 तारीख तक आपके पास नहीं आ रहा है, बट विल फाइनलाइज द रिपोर्ट बाय 12th. व्हाट इज द इशू? विल कंप्लीट ऑल द थिंग्स बिफोर फाइनलाइजिंग. विल जस्ट चेक द MIS रिपोर्ट्स एंड इफ वी फाउंड समथिंग देन वी मे गो फॉर फर्दर एनालिसिस. Also, in your team, one or two member should be very much comfortable with the Finacle or core banking system, because this is a system driven audit. Now this is not a manual audit कि आपने P&L और बैलेंस शीट ले लियो, उसके आप आइटम चेक कर रहे हो और you are going for the audit. Not at all. Now this audit is a system oriented audit. Hence you require some young minds. Okay, so what you need to do, your team should have some idea about the Finacle or the core banking software. They should know the keys, HSCLI, SCCPR, whatever will be the keys for various reports or various data. Your team should know those keys, so that the account statement can be checked very easily, the rate of interest can be checked very easily, the effective date of rate of interest can be checked very easily, because rate of interest is completely based on coding. So we need to check the coding is perfect or not. Also, sir, when you receive the bank branch, call to your branch manager. वो भी बड़े प्यार से बात करेगा. Discuss the banking. Your total advances कितना है साहब advances, because our fees is also based on the advances. So we need to discuss that, sir, advances कितना है, but that question should not be for our fees. That question is to know about the segment of the advances. ये भाई आपके पास retail banking है, business है, आपके पास में agriculture है. Accordingly, you can prepare your team. You have decided the person right now, but work responsibility also you have decided. But how you have to proceed, that you need to check the banking as well. आप करते क्या हो, आपके पास में कौन कौन से segments है, that we have to ensure accordingly our things will go. Okay, so sir, these two slides was related to planning only, and sir, अगर आपकी planning perfect हुई तो definitely your execution will be perfect and your reporting will be very 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 perfect. Sir, how was the discussion on the planning portion? Have you gained some practical points from the planning part? Have you gained some points that what should be our first course of action? Are you ready to discuss the things with your team? Are you ready to decide your team members? Are you ready to assign the responsibilities to your team member? Because the purpose of this session is not to give you any knowledge about the bank audit, not to discuss about any standards, not to discuss about any provisions. The purpose of this session, that how you can conduct the bank branch audit in a smooth way. That is what is the purpose. Okay. Now, sir, NPA identification is automated or not? Because abhi tak there is a perception in the mind of that bank manager, that branch manager, that the chartered accountant who is coming for the audit, the prima facie objective is only to identify the NPA. Okay? और जैसे ही हम भी जाते हैं ना, तो वो क्या करता है, वो हमको बोलता है साहब हमारे यहाँ पे तो एनपीए साहब ऑटोमेटेड है, एनपीए सिस्टम ऑटोमेटिकली मार्क कर देता है, एक दिन भी डिले नहीं करता है, सब कुछ ठीक है, एवरीथिंग इज परफेक्ट. Yes, NPA marking is automated. A lot of follow-up is there. But sir, ऐसा सीसी अकाउंट जिसमें इंटरेस्ट रेगुलरली चार्ज हो रहा है, बंदा इंटरेस्ट रेगुलरली डिपॉजिट करवा रहा है, but not a single business transaction is there. What about that? Because system is not going to categorize that account as an NPA. But as per the norms, the account should be classified as NPA. And your branch manager will argue with you if you identified that account. पहले तो वो छिपा करके रखेगा. But suppose if you identified that account, in that case your branch manager will argue that sir, इसको हमने सीसी देखी, इंटरेस्ट तो आ ही रहा है, बैंक का लॉस कहाँ है? At that time, our argument should be, sir, why you have given the CC? Give him personal loan, enhance the rate of interest. Why you are providing the additional facilities to that particular person through the CC? So this is the first example which I am going to share with you. Sir, अब मेरी PPT के अंदर आपको कुछ भी लिखा हुआ नहीं मिलेगा. Only there are certain questions and I am going to discuss those questions. Okay? So, yes, NPA identification is automated, but if there is a window dressing, कई बार क्या होता है, सपोज कोई अकाउंट आज एनपीए होने वाला है, or there is some deposit of amount on the same day or day before that NPA marking date. In that case, check that from where the particular amount has been deposited. अभी रिसेंट की बात है, हमने एक ऑडिट किया था, जस्ट फॉर एग्जांपल टू शेयर विथ यू. वहां पर कुछ लोन हुए थे, स्मॉल लोन फॉर 2 लाख रुपीज, फॉर 3 लाख रुपीज. ओके, सो व्हाट हैपेंस, सपोज द अकाउंट has been classified as NPA today. आज वो अकाउंट NPA होने वाला है. एक दिन पहले वहां पर इंटरेस्ट का अमाउंट डिपॉजिट होता है. सो सिस्टम हैज नॉट क्लासिफाइड दैट अकाउंट एज NPA. जब हमने उस ट्रांजैक्शन के नरेशन चेक किया, वी फाउंड दैट द बैंक मैनेजर हैज डिपॉजिटेड द अमाउंट. द यूपीआई आईडी वाज द बैंक मैनेजर. That is called as window dressing. We should note on that. And we found around 50 accounts of the same nature, because they have opened that account under a scheme for a promotion of that particular scheme. So we need to be careful from that perspective. NPA सीधा तो डेट वाइज होगा, तब तो वो सिस्टम आइडेंटिफाई कर लेगा. Now our responsibility, our role is to find out the NPA which is hidden. So first example for NPA, that is interest deposit हो रहा है but no business transactions. जब आप सैंपल सेलेक्ट करोगे ना, then you can easily identify those type of accounts. और वो कौन होंगे जिनको 20 लाख का, 10 लाख का, 15 लाख का लोन दे रखा है. That will be very high possibility that you found that type of accounts. If they have given any loan under any scheme, then check whether the amount, whether the interest has been deposited by the person only, or whether the amount has been deposited by the branch manager or a single person. That also we need to ensure. सर इंटरेस्ट लगने की डेट के साथ तो कोई छेड़खानी नहीं हुई है. देयर शुड बी नो एनी चेंज विद द इंटरेस्ट डेट. अदरवाइज आल्सो देयर मे बी चांसेस विथ योर एनपीए आइडेंटिफिकेशन, बिकॉज सिस्टम will always identify the account as a NPA based on the data which has been fitted in the system. Suppose data ही गलत fitted है, then what you will do? So these are the 2 to 3 examples from the perspective of NPA, which is not categorized or identified by the system, but these are treated as hidden NPAs. That point we need to keep in our mind. How to check the branch internal control? सर एक काम करेंगे क्या आप लोग, when you are going for the bank audit, एक दिन, because we have 4 to 5 days for a branch, एक दिन आप सुबह 9 बजे पहुंच जाए, सरप्राइज विजिट. यू कैन चेक कि बैंक की कीज किसके पास है. कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है वन पर्सन आ रहा है, उसके पास ही लॉकर की कीज है, उसी चौकीदार के पास बैंक की कीज है, उसी चौकीदार के पास कैश की कीज है. ऐसा तो नहीं हो रहा. दैट यू शुड चेक and that should be surprise only. सरप्राइजली आपने पूछ लिया, सर आपकी स्टेशनरी आज हमको वेरीफाई करनी है. वी विश टू वेरीफाई योर स्टेशनरी, वी विश टू वेरीफाई द स्टाम्प व्हिच इज देयर फिजिकली एंड द स्टाम्प व्हिच इज देयर इन योर सिस्टम. वी जस्ट नीड टू वेरीफाई. देयर मे बी चांसेस यू विल फाउंड सर्टेन वेरिएशंस. और मैं ये जो भी पॉइंट बता रहा हूं ना, दीज आर द प्रैक्टिकल पॉइंट्स व्हिच आई फाउंड ड्यूरिंग माय बैंक ऑडिट. सो आई एम गोइंग टू शेयर विद यू, so that you also can take care of that particular very special things. कई बार होता क्या है, our team is focused on the particular bank audit advances and filing. जिस बंदे को आप वर्किंग पेपर की रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी दे रहे हो ना, you just need to assign a responsibility, additional responsibility to that particular person, that you have to take care of the fixed assets verification. Take the fixed assets register from the system, start marking on each and every item which is there in the particular branch. कई बार होगा क्या, suppose fixed assets में there will be a ATM 5, but in particular branch there is 2 ATM only. आप पूछोगे तो ब्रांच मैनेजर बोलेगा सर 2 ATM हमारे ऑफ साइट है. What about 1? चोरी तो नहीं हो गया? और अगर ऑफ साइट ATM है, in that case we have to check that the rent expenditure has been booked in the branch or not. What is the mechanism of that particular offsite ATM? That point also we need to take care. Suppose you are checking the transactions for SMS 0, 1, 2 और आपको लगता है there is a possibility of window dressing, there is a possibility किसी NPA को बाहर निकाला गया है, then what you can do? Demand the voucher. In many circumstances, what you will found that the voucher was not available of the day. और कई बार आप उस वाउचर के जब साइन वेरीफाई करवाओगे सिस्टम से, सो देयर मे बी चांसेस दैट यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू match the sign which is there on the voucher and which is there on the system. That is also a significance about the internal control. When you will visit the branch premises, check the GSTN certificate has been mentioned or put on the particular branch or not, because this is also a mandatory requirement, sir. So we need to check cash whether it is in the joint custody or not. We need to check. Cash verification should be surprise only. That also we need to take care. So these are the very special point we need to take care. One is rent agreement. You have to check whether the same has been updated on the regular basis or not. Okay, ऐसा तो नहीं है old norms, old rent पर ही वो चले जा रहा है. That we need to ensure. All the expenditure which is there in the particular books of accounts. और अगर आपको लगता है कोई expenditure का head जहां पर कोई doubt create हो रहा है, if there is a doubt on any expenditure, in that case what you need to do, you just need to check the voucher of that expenditure. कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं कोई एक्सपेंडिचर रेगुलरली आ रहा है और नॉर्मली आपको लगता है वो एक्सपेंडिचर होना ही नहीं चाहिए या फ्रीक्वेंसी सही नहीं है. यू हैव टू चेक द वाउचर्स. बिकॉज नाउ इन द करंट सिनेरियो हम केवल एक सेगमेंट पर फोकस होकर के ऑडिट नहीं कर सकते हैं. आवर फोकस शुड बी वेरी लार्ज. वी नीड टू एनहांस द रिपोर्टिंग क्वालिटी. ओके, मैं अभी एक पॉइंट पे भी डिस्कस करने वाला हूं आपसे, whether the old report plays a very important role, and that will be a very important point which I am going to discuss with you. Okay, because जो ट्रेडिशन रहा है ना ऑडिट का, उसके हटके हमें कुछ करना पड़ेगा, अदरवाइज ये काम हमारे हाथ से चला जाएगा सर. बिकॉज आरबीआई को लगता है यार the financial statement which has been prepared by our bank, the chartered accountant who is coming for the audit, no changes has been suggested, no MOC has been given. Then what is the use of that particular audit? So we have to suggest the changes. We have to report it. We have to report while generating the UDN as well. Sir, sample selection, again, a very special task, a very special strategy that we have to follow. Because if your sample selection criteria is perfect, in that case, your audit will be conducted in the perfect way. Sir, 4 रास्ते. अगर आपको पता है कि कौन सा रास्ता आपकी डेस्टिनेशन तक जाता है, आप उसकी रास्ते पे चलोगे तब आप डेस्टिनेशन पे पहुंचोगे, और अगर आप किसी दूसरे रास्ते पे चले जाओगे तो आप भटक जाओगे. So in this bank audit, while going for sample selection, the same principle, the same rule is applicable. We have to select the right way, that is, we have to select the right sample. I am just going to share with you certain examples with your permission. Suppose your first report is your advances report. Okay? In that case, you have found the account number, the particular product. Okay, you will found the outstanding balance, you will found the sanction amount, disbursal amount, you will found SMA 012 को status में कभी गया है क्या वो, you will found the NPA date if the account is NPA. These type of reporting will be there. Okay, so SMA 012, you have selected all the 3, cut, copy and paste and prepare a separate Excel. Try to identify the movement of 012. कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं 0 से 1 में गया, 1 से 2 में गया और 2 से फिर वो वापस रेगुलराइज हो गया. In that case, we have to check the account statement. This is the identification that we need to ensure. So this is the first SMS 012 we need to check. NPA अगर कोई अपग्रेड हुआ या डाउनग्रेड हुआ है, if there is an upgrade or downgrade of NPA, we have to take care of the account statement. कैसे हुआ है? अगर कोई लोन सैंक्शन हुआ है और सपोज उसी साल सेम ईयर में वो एनपीए हो गया, क्विक मॉर्टलिटी का केस है, देन आल्सो वी हैव टू चेक द अकाउंट स्टेटमेंट. कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है प्लानिंग से दिया गया है. When you are talking from the perspective of the physical verification, then our focus should be on the small files as well. कई बार क्या होता है, हम बड़े लोन करने के चक्कर में छोटी फाइलों को छोड़ देते हैं, जबकि छोटी फाइलों का सैंक्शन ब्रांच मैनेजर के हाथ में होता है. So there may be chances that we found some issues in the loan which has been sanctioned by the branch manager. So ऐसे लोन भी हमारे sanction criteria में होने चाहिए. जो अकाउंट करंट ईयर में रिव्यू हुए, you just need to demand the particular review proposal. Okay, कई सारी बैंक में सिस्टम होता है रिव्यू प्रपोजल एक साथ में मल्टीपल फाइल्स का होता है, मतलब एक पेपर पे आपको 10 रिव्यू प्रपोजल मिल जाएंगे. इट इज ग्रेट फॉर यू. Just check the rate of interest which is there in review proposal with the system. If there is any variation, that yes, MOC will be there. जब आप एक्सेल ले रहे हो, प्रायोरिटी नॉन प्रायोरिटी सेक्टर आपने ले लिया, साथ में आपने प्रोडक्ट कोड ले लिया या प्रोडक्ट का नाम ले लिया है, जिससे आप मोटा मोटी आइडिया लगा पाओगे कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है क्लासिफिकेशन में कुछ इश्यू है. अगर बैंक ने कुछ स्पेशल स्कीम के अंडर में लोन किया है, जस्ट फॉर माइनिंग के लिए दे हैव अ स्कीम, ओके, फॉर माइनिंग दे हैव अ स्कीम, एंड अंडर स्कीम इफ दे हैव डन एनी लोन, सो क्या होता है स्कीम में बैंक के पास में टारगेट आए हुए होते हैं, उन टारगेट को अचीव करने के लिए वो कुछ ना कुछ कॉम्प्रोमाइज करते हैं. सो इन केस ऑफ स्कीम्स वी शुड बी वेरी मच केयरफुल कि यार वो माइनिंग वाला क्लाइंट है, वी जस्ट नीड टू चेक वेदर द बिजनेस रिलेटेड ट्रांजैक्शंस आर देयर और नॉट. कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है सिर्फ टारगेट को पूरा करने के लिए एक बंद पड़ी हुई माइनिंग को उन्होंने कोई सीसी की लिमिट दे दी. दैट वी नीड टू एंश्योर. सर आर यू एग्री विथ माय पॉइंट्स ना? जस्ट लेट मी नो वंस इन द चैट बॉक्स. कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है मैं बोलता जा रहा हूं और okay sir, thank you for your comments in the chat box. So sample selection should be very much perfect and should be completely based on your own analysis. And I suggest, suppose आपकी फॉर्म में आपकी टीम में 2 to 3 मेंबर्स हैं या 5 मेंबर्स हैं, दो ऐसे बंदे होंगे जो सीनियर है, आप अपना सैंपल सेलेक्ट करो, उनसे भी सैंपल सेलेक्ट करो और दोनों को मर्ज करो, देन आफ्टर यू शुड गो फॉर द रिजल्ट्स, बिकॉज इट इज कंप्लीटली अ trial and error wala situation, so we need to do accordingly, but sample selection yes plays a very important role. Physical files verification strategy. कई बार हमको लगता है we are doing the physical file verification, and this is just a formality. Not at all. Sir, physical file verification also plays a very important role. What you need to do, I suggest, okay, or if you require I will share a format. We have a format in which we have included all the points, okay. ऊपर account number है, review date है, renewal date है, loan amount है, loan type है, then we have put multiple questions. This insurance copy is here, RC is here, the legal report is here, search report is here, these type of questions are there, okay. So suppose 2 people you have decided, those will work for the पर्टिकुलर डॉक्यूमेंट वेरिफिकेशन. सो वो अकाउंट नंबर डालेंगे, जो उन्होंने अकाउंट नंबर देखा चीजें फिल करते चले जाएंगे, ताकि एक बंदा जिसके पास में एवरेज नॉलेज है वो भी बेस्ड ऑन द पॉइंट्स कैन गो फॉर परफेक्ट ऑडिट, ओके. और बेस्ड ऑन दैट, बिकॉज LFAR में आल्सो वी हैव टू प्रोवाइड द डिटेल्स अबाउट द अकाउंट्स व्हिच वी हैव चेक्ड. सो बेस्ड ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर वर्किंग पेपर you just need to prepare one master Excel. टीम मेंबर A, टीम मेंबर B, टीम मेंबर C, टीम मेंबर D, टीम मेंबर E, हर कोई अपने ऑब्जर्वेशंस अकाउंट नंबर के साथ उस पर्टिकुलर एक्सेल में डाल देगा और वो पर्टिकुलर एक्सेल फाइल सबके लिए एक्सेसिबल होगी. At the end, when you are in situation to conclude the audit or when you will go for LFAR preparation, you can easily prepare your report because every data is here on one place only. And through that checklist, document verification, you can check very easily. कई बार क्या होता है साहब, चांस तो 1% की, बट वी हैव टू टेक केयर. फिजिकल डॉक्यूमेंट्स व्हेन वी आर गो फॉर द वेरिफिकेशन, फिजिकल डॉक्यूमेंट्स के साथ हम लोग लीगल रिपोर्ट, सर्च रिपोर्ट को इतना वेटेज नहीं देते हैं, बट वी शुड चेक whether the legal search report is perfect or not, the address which is there is perfect or not, whether the CIBIL is perfect or not, whether the SERSI report which is attached is perfect or not, insurance policy, the name of the bank is mentioned or not, इंश्योरेंस एक्सपायर हो गया, सिस्टम में अपडेट कर दिया, इफ द फिजिकल कॉपी इज नॉट अवेलेबल देयर इज अ इश्यू दैट वी नीड टू टेक केयर. अगर उसका रिव्यू हुआ, रिव्यू प्रपोजल शुड बी देयर इन द फाइल. सो दीज आर द थिंग्स वी नीड टू वेरीफाई. कई बार क्या होता है सर, उसके फोटोग्राफ लगे होते हैं, सपोज होम प्लस कंस्ट्रक्शन लोन दिया हुआ है, फोटोग्राफ अटैच्ड होता है, आपको लगा यार इसके अंदर कंस्ट्रक्शन हुआ है, बट कंस्ट्रक्शन रिलेटेड इनवॉइसेस हैज नॉट बीन अटैच्ड विद द फिजिकल फाइल, कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है फोटोज कुछ और कह रही है, कंस्ट्रक्शन कुछ और है, दैट फाइल वेरिफिकेशन विल गिव यू आइडिया, then after you may go for the physical verification of that particular property as well. So that type of thing we need to do. We should ensure कि ऐसा हुआ है या फिर नहीं हुआ है। एजुकेशन लोन में हमको देखना है वो अमाउंट कहाँ जा रहा है, कहीं पर्सनली तो उसने पैसा नहीं ले लिया है। अगर उस डिग्री को, उस पर्टिकुलर लोन को लिए हुए 3-4 साल हो गए, डिग्री कंप्लीशन सर्टिफिकेट आया है या फिर नहीं आया है, अगर नहीं आया है तो वो पैसा कहाँ गया है, दैट वी हैव टू इंश्योर। So these are the things which we can identify through the file verification only. So recording link will be shared with all the registered participants, not an issue. Okay. For recording, you just need to feel comfortable. We'll share the recordings. Although at the end of session, I will share the recording link itself within the session itself. Okay. You just need to explore our YouTube channel, learn with Batuk on our YouTube channel. Recording is available. Okay. Because this session is live also. So physical file verification is also very important. When we are talking from the perspective of system and physical file, both plays a very important role. Okay, I will not take your much more time. We'll conclude the session sharp at 6. Okay, because I have decided a timeline of 1 hour. So we'll conclude the session on time. Please be with me for next 10 minutes. Efficient use of LFAR. I will share with you if you require the format of LFAR, although the same is available online as well. Okay. So based on that LFAR, we have created an Excel file, because if you will conduct with if you will conduct your audit with the LFAR, then your audit will be conducted in a very efficient way. Okay. Reason being, LFAR में सब कुछ दिया हुआ है, अगर उसको पढ़ के अगर हम लोग ऑडिट करते हैं, आवर ऑडिट विल बी इन अ वेरी परफेक्ट वे, नॉट एन इश्यू विथ योर ऑडिट. So I suggest we have 15 days timeline. Okay, so just take a printout of LFAR, prepare the questions, give that LFAR to your team members, they may prepare the questions. Based on that, prepare your strategy. Or when you will go through with the LFAR, you will automatically find, suppose you are doing the bank branch audit for the first time, or you are going for assistance. In that case also, if you have the idea about the points of LFAR, you can easily find out the way. Okay, so LFAR plays a very important role. Importance of working papers, sir, during the bank branch audit and after the bank branch audit. Peer review is here for us, or a lot of things are there for us. So what we need to do, each and every working paper should be there with us related to the calculation. If we are going for the drawing power calculation, we should be there. कई बार एक बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है, इन केस ऑफ सीसी, द स्टॉक स्टेटमेंट प्लेज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. वी जस्ट नीड टू चेक द स्टॉक स्टेटमेंट वेरी केयरफुली. कई बार आप पाओगे कि वो बंदा डील तो टेक्सटाइल बिजनेस में कर रहा है और उसके स्टॉक के अंदर आइटम हार्डवेयर के आ रहे हैं. व्हाई? So we need to ensure that particular type of things as well, and that we can easily identify through the stock statement. So I suggest, I request, when you are going for the bank branch audit, your working paper should be play a very important role. And yes, you can prepare your working paper on online, through Excel, through Word, or you can go for the working paper manually. But yes, working paper should be there. Review and renewal plays a very important role. In case of renewal, we need to check L44C is there or not. Renewal document is there or not. When we are checking the physical file, we need to check the financial statement as well. The latest financials has been attached or not. Or when you are checking the financial statement, we just need to ensure कि उसकी financial capacity के बेस पे क्या ये लोन दिया जाना चाहिए या फिर नहीं. That also we need to ensure. कई बार क्या होता है, फाइल में लगा हुआ है, क्योंकि हमने भी हमारे स्टाफ को क्या दिए, चेकलिस्ट ही दिए. So you have to suggest, you have to guide your staff that beta, when you will go for the verification of financial statement, check उसकी फाइनेंशियल कैपेसिटी से क्या वो लोन उसको देना बनता भी है या फिर नहीं बनता है. जिस सेगमेंट में उसको लोन दिया गया है, क्या उसकी फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट में उस सेगमेंट से इनकम आ रही है या फिर नहीं आ रही है? क्या उसके सैंक्शन नोट के अंदर जो टर्म्स एंड कंडीशन लिखी हुई है रिलेटेड टू द फाइनेंस दैट हैज बीन अवेल्ड और नॉट? कई बार क्या होता है, सैंक्शन नोट में लिखा हुआ होता है विद इन 3 ईयर द सेल्स शुड बी क्रॉस बाय 500 CR, फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट देखो उसमें तो 50 CR ही है। इन दैट केस हाउ द लिमिट कैन बी ग्रांटेड or why the limit should not be withdrawn? So that point also we need to keep in our mind. So physical verification केवल documentation ticking के लिए नहीं है. When you will check the financial statement, you have to ensure the financial capacity and financial capability as well. Review की जो भी proposals, जो भी condition है, that you have to take care. Review के टाइम पे उन्होंने बोल दिया capital infusion certificate आना चाहिए. We need to check whether the same is there or not. Why MOC is important for you or for us? Sir, 100% एडवांसेस ऑडिट होते थे, 80 पे आए, 70 पे आ गए। सोचो ना सर, अगर आप भी यही लगता गया कि वी आर नॉट प्रोवाइडिंग द क्वालिटी रिपोर्ट्स और हमारी रिपोर्ट प्रोवाइड करवाने से कुछ एफिशिएंसी इंप्रूव नहीं हो रही है, हमारी रिपोर्ट में कोई चेंजेस फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट को लेकर के नहीं आ रहे, देन व्हाई देयर इज अ रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ ऑडिट? सो दीस टाइप ऑफ वैल्यूज मे बी देयर। सो फॉर दैट पर्पस व्हाट वी नीड टू डू, whenever we are doing the audit, our focus not merely on the MOC, but our focus to give some improvement, give some suggestions to the branch. Or when we talk from the perspective of improvement, the same should be reflected in the form of MOC only. आपने फिजिकल स्टॉक चेक किया, वहां पर कुछ चेंजेस आ गए, एमओसी इज देयर, रेंट चेक किया, एमओसी इज देयर, इंटरेस्ट सही नहीं लग रहा है, और सर रिव्यू और इंटरेस्ट इन 80% ब्रांचेस यू विल फाउंड द पॉइंट। दैट इज ऑल्सो अ पॉइंट ऑफ एमओसी। क्लासिफिकेशन पे कई बार हम लोग नहीं सोचते हैं, प्रायोरिटी, नॉन प्रायोरिटी सेक्टर, एग्री और बिजनेस सेक्टर, दैट इज ऑल्सो अ पॉइंट फॉर एमओसी, दैट इज क्लासिफिकेशन ओरिएंटेड। कई बार हमने ट्रांजेक्शन देखे और हमको लगा सिंगल डे अमाउंट डिपॉजिट हुआ है बाय अ सिंगल पर्सन, वी नीड टू गो फॉर डीप एनालिसिस, दैट इज ऑल्सो अ पॉइंट ऑफ एमओसी। So these are the special reasons for MOC. Yes, classification related issues के लिए हमको MOC की तरफ जाना चाहिए। अब एक बहुत ही important सा question, MIS server will give a lot of reports to us. I will share with you a list of reports which can be generated from the MIS server, but the most important issue is that from 2nd April till 7th or 8th April, MIS server has a lot of issues. वो एनुअल क्लोजिंग उनका चलता है, इसलिए MIS सर्वर चलता नहीं है, और वी हैव टू डू द ऑडिट। नाउ व्हाट इज द ऑप्शन वी हैव? सो हम हमारी ऑडिट जिस वे में कर रहे हैं हम करते चले जाएंगे। तब हमको लगा कि आज हमारा एमआईएस सर्वर चल रहा है, उस दिन मैं आपको कुछ रिपोर्ट्स दूंगा, इंश्योरेंस पेंडिंग, स्टॉक स्टेटमेंट पेंडिंग, दोज रिपोर्ट्स विल जनरेट सो दैट आवर वर्क कैन बी डन वेरी स्मूथली, वेरी इफेक्टिवली। नाउ सर, एक मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट मैं आपको बता दूं क्या, फ्रॉम योर परमिशन। एक चीज हमको बताई गई है, एक चीज हमको सिखाई गई है एज अ सीए, और शायद आप लोग भी अग्री करेंगे कि जब भी हम कोई ऑडिट के लिए जाते हैं ना, आर फर्स्ट एक्शन, फर्स्ट कोर्स ऑफ एक्शन, सर आर फर्स्ट कोर्स ऑफ एक्शन, अपनी ओल्ड कॉन्करेंट ऑडिट रिपोर्ट और द कॉन्करेंट ऑडिट रिपोर्ट है वो लेके आ जाओ, पुरानी स्टैट्यूटरी ऑडिट रिपोर्ट लेकर के आ जाओ, रेवेन्यू ऑडिट रिपोर्ट लेकर के आ जाओ, इंटरनल कंट्रोल रिपोर्ट लेकर के आ जाओ। दीज आर द रिपोर्ट्स व्हिच इज रिक्वायर्ड। ओके, यस, हमको प्राइमा फेस या उनको देखना है, बट कमेंट्स कट कॉपी पेस्ट नहीं होने चाहिए, बिकॉज एट द ऑडिटर माय ऑब्जर्वेशंस, माय कमेंट शुड बी इंडिविजुअल ओनली, दैट विल गिव द एफिशिएंसी। कट कॉपी पेस्ट कहीं पर भी नहीं होना चाहिए। आप रेफरेंस के लिए उनको देख सकते हो सकता है पुराने ऑडिटर ने कुछ चीजें नहीं देखी, तो क्या हम नहीं देखेंगे? सो from the old reports we just need to take the observation, but we are not merely based on the old reports. Our observation should be individual, should be efficient. We are not going for cut, copy and paste, will not go for not and not applicable, will go for a proper comment in our LFAR. LFAR is not here for yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. There should be proper comments, so that if anyone is going to read our report, that person will be in a view that yes, everything is in a perfect way. I hope this particular session will help you a lot. I request each one of you I am just going to share with you a link, okay, to provide the feedback of this particular session. I request just share whatever will be your feedback, on this particular link which I am going to share with you, and share the screenshot of your feedback on the given number, okay, so that on the same WhatsApp number you will receive all the study material. Also, I request each one of you, whatever will be your feedback about our today's session, you may put it in the chat box, okay, because that also plays a very important role. That will be a biggest reward for me. And during the particular bank branch audit, if you found any issue, if you face any issue, then also you may WhatsApp on our official number. Also, we have a YouTube channel. Sir, I have already shared the link to provide the feedback. I request just provide your valuable feedback about our today's session on the link which I am going to share with you. Also, the recording will be available on the YouTube channel Learn with Batuk. I request just search on YouTube Learn with Batuk, or if you will search CS Sachin Jain, you will find our YouTube channel and you will find the recording of our today's session. And also, during the particular bank branch audit, if you face any issue, if you face any concern, if you have any queries, then feel free to connect on this particular number. I will be available for you throughout this particular journey. If you have any query, any concern, any question, then yes, sir, I will share everything in a particular Word file. Will share with you, okay, the complete material I will share with you. Also, I have written a handbook on the statutory bank branch audit. I will share the same with you, the PDF module of that particular book as well. So thank you once again for joining. I hope you all have, yes, we'll share our mail. And so YouTube link is best. You can go to our YouTube channel and you may found the today's video as well. Okay. Sir, mail ID, if you have done the registration, then you will found the same on your mail. Suppose if you will not receive the study material over mail, then just WhatsApp on this number once. My team member will share with you the direct link. For any assistance, you just need to WhatsApp on this number. I once again request each one of you, whatever will be your feedback about our today's session, just put it on this particular link which I am going to share with you, and share on the WhatsApp number which I have shared, 80728808. So thank you once again. Thank you spending your time with me with Batuk Academy. Thank you once again. We'll meet you soon, and all the best for the bank branch audit. Thank you once again. Bye bye. Take care.